Hello, today we're gonna continue building on the living room. We're just seeing what we made for yesterday to make sure we get something in all the spaces so it don't look too empty. We're starting with the carpet here, this area, sizing it a bit so it is the perfect shape for this little area, in my opinion, and coloring it and giving it some texture. Just seeing which one would be the nicest, just checking everything out. And yeah, giving it some nice, unique, design. Which is always a fun process to do because there's so many options and possibilities. It's just satisfying watching. I'm putting it in and turning it a little bit so it's not, too perfect. And then I'm using the pictures we used to block off our little going through the wall thing at the bathroom, because it's nice to have the same things go through the whole house, so it's not just one place. I'm putting the stuff I used to put it up away again. And thinking about if there should be anything else there as decoration, but I don't think there should be because I don't like what there's else to, put on the floor. But instead of having the two plants over there, I put a mirror in because the plant will look better out there in the corner, and it's nice to have some different things. And then we're thinking of having something on that wall, and just showing you the colors. But that didn't work out as intended. Yeah, it just didn't look right. And it just looked a little, too much, but also too little with one or two. And then I'm thinking, what about the light? And there's really dark in this corner, so I'm putting in some lights. And to match the hanging we're using all pairs without any screen on them, and then we're coloring the same color. And I'm having two and making one of them go, a little longer down to give it a little more depth, I guess you could call it. And I'm having it multiple places because they give a lot of light, but just sometimes you need a little more. So I'm having them different places, upstairs and downstairs. And I'm placing the one that's hanging low with a little more control of where I'm aim, and then the other one is kind of just near it in some direction. And we're making a little bar thing, with alcohol. I don't know, my parents have one, I don't know if yours have. Trying to find half the cube, but just why would I can just use what I already have, or put it in the wall since there is something outside so you won't be able to see it. So it's just putting it in how long you want it, and that's one of the good things with this outside, having those roof things on the outside, because it just gives so many opportunities to hide things with a little less effort. I'm just copying what I already made because it's the right size or height, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, turning it a bit, then is everything gonna work out, you know. Voila. And I don't want to find the real one because that takes a lot of time because I need to go into the thing I made. So I'm just making a new one and cutting the glass, which is, yeah, gonna go there. And I'm also gonna do it at the back so you can see the wall. So that will just be really weird. And I'm thinking if I want to have what I want to have in there. So I'm thinking glasses, and I'm going into one things another size. And yeah, putting that in so I can have some glasses standing on that, which you can, and that's nice to do. Because the reason I do this is because I feel like I have enough books and that kind of stuff around already in this room. So why not have a little, bar thing? And I'm thinking if I can have these as alcohol, looking like alcohol bottles, which I'm not gonna do right now, because I'm thinking having them in the other side, so having 2 glass sides instead of 1. And I don't know why I just cut the other one, but it's okay. And down there we gotta have something, so I'm putting some small plates and coloring them a little bit more fancy than what we already have in the kitchen, giving them texture. And also gonna have some cups for, coffee or something. I'm thinking of having a bowl up there, but nah. But I just put a fruit thing when there's already food in out there, because that's just easier and cheaper. Maybe not, but it takes less time. And then the other side, I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna turn them around so you can't see like what's standing on them, and I'm just gonna color them different colors, make it look like cool. And I kind of like it because it looks really cool, in my opinion. And yeah, you're not gonna look that closely at it, but yeah, if it's there, first of all, it's small, it's just decoration, you're not gonna look that closely at it, but you just see the shadows from it. That should be good enough. And I'm deciding to do like having a side with those green ones, copying it, having more than one, and it just doesn't look good. So I don't know why I didn't just move them, but here we are, just doing it all over. I'm just checking real quick if there's something else I can put in that would match in, but I don't find anything and just place that. Then I'm looking for the fruit thing, but I don't remember how much it costs, so checking a little forth and back, turning it and coloring it the same color as, the plates and cups were from a little down. And then we're gonna have some pictures because I haven't used many pictures in this room, so why not? I could size them a bit. Have a big, a medium, and a small. And then I'm deciding to make a cake stand, which was just what I feel like was needed on this table. You can fill it with whatever you want, and I decided to fill it with macaroons and some chocolate. That's for later. And then this corner looks a little, empty, but I don't want to make the big thing out of it, so I am just finding one of my favorite bookshelves. I love how it's like a tree, but at the same time, not really, there's no leaves. So I'm just coloring it. The 2 colors I think would be the nicest for it, and yeah, putting some books on, coloring the books, sizing them, decorations. You can see I'm putting it in and I'm trying to make it like look a little bit the same but still change it up a bit. And also make it look like none of the books is going through any of the like branches on the tree that's holding the whole thing up. As I said, lots of books. Books are just a great decoration, especially if you color them a little bit different around the whole thing. And, plants together, plants, sculptures, books, maybe a little lamp if you want to have some light in the corner too. Yeah, I think we're just gonna skip the rest of this. And here's the finished result. I'm going on to the next thing, which is just looking around, checking everything's fine. And I'm thinking there's missing something upstairs, so I am putting in a little plant over here because it's very empty. If you want to go in and put another chair or something, that's also super cool. Yeah. I'm just checking out how it looks so far. Maybe I'm gonna add more to it, but for now this should do. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching.